Hello, everyone, and welcome to our reading today. We are using the Mystic Soul Oracle deck. So let's take a look at our guidance reading for today. Let me know in the comments how you guys are doing. I hope everybody is doing great. It is so nice to be here with all of you. I am so excited to see how the page is growing. It is so nice. Once I reach 100 members on Facebook, I'll be able to start going live for readings. So I'm excited to be able to start doing some live readings for everyone. I love doing readings and the live readings. I'm really looking forward to. So I hope to see you guys all over there on Facebook. And I've done a couple live readings on YouTube. It's really hard though because if I don't have a lot of people in the room, it just kind of seems like nobody shows up and then I'm sitting there for like an hour and it's like really hard to get anybody to come in. And not that I don't mind sitting there because I put that time aside anyways, but it's hard to go back and forth. So um, and it's hard to post things on YouTube when it comes to like lives, where Facebook it seems like a lot easier to be able to post the lives. So if you follow me on Facebook, that's where my lives will be. Okay, so let's take a look. So we have hope. So you are being guided to hang on to hope. Don't give up on this situation. Okay. Oh, okay. So whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're working on, have faith that it is going to work out, right? Hope in your heart tells the universe that you trust what you cannot control and what you cannot see. You're being asked to have patience because everything needs to work out in a divine manner. So I know this is like everybody hates to hear that word patient, but here's the thing. If you don't allow patience in a situation, then the situation could be presented to you. But if the other person, for example, hasn't done the work that the universe wants them to do before they come into to your situation, there is a good chance that even though you get it when you want it, it doesn't last. It's not sustainable, such as a business partner, things like that. Like maybe you jump into, you're tired of waiting, so you jump into a business agreement with this person, and then you find out if you'd have just waited 6 more months, you ended up meeting another person that had better goals, better understanding, better foundation, better experience, but you can't build with this person now because you've already made an agreement with this person, right? So I like this is just it's telling you that you are on the right path. Work on yourself. A lot of times we lose patience because we're trying to make something happen outside of ourselves. So just spend this time working more on building yourself and know that everything will will fall in place when it's meant to, because that means that the universe is helping you and the chances of it being everlasting is much greater than something happening now but being short term. Something happening now, but then it's a disappointment to you. Okay. So have patience with this situation. Yeah, pay attention to the things that the universe wants you to learn, but also be aware that other people are experiencing their lessons right now too. Okay, so I feel like this situation is definitely not just about you. It is about other people having to learn a hard lesson. See how the picture is dark, right? So there's some shadow work going on here, right? So go within yourself. Don't skip any of the shadow work. Take time to set with yourself. Take time to set with your emotions. Take time to understand how you feel and understand what these feelings, why you feel these feelings. Why do you feel like you need to give up? Why do you feel like something needs to happen now? Why? Why? What can you do in your present moment to work through those emotions that you're feeling? How can you take back your power and be calm and allow things to progress the way they're meant to, and not rush the situation, right? Look for your lessons in the situation, but also be attentive and aware that if this situation involves other people, other situations, there's lessons to be learned in that area as well. Okay, that person is learning lessons. That person might be going through a lot right now, and you really don't want to push this situation because you could be the receiver of those negative energies. Okay, so the universe might be telling you to hold on to the hope, to have patience while this is being worked out. Because if this person or this situation is dark and you're trying to make it happen, all that's going to come at you. And the universe is trying to help you avoid that. That's why it's saying, no, 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 no. You need to have patience because there's lessons happening right now. There's teachings going on right now. There's a lot that the darkness is coming to the surface to bring in the light, right? You want the key for the door that you're trying to walk through, but you want to make sure that the light is on when you do, right? And this is a big thing. Like that key is like bigger than her head. So this door is huge. If she can look through the keyhole, then this door is massive. So whatever's on the other side, it's beautiful. It's great. It's abundant. You can see that like just how huge it is, and it's not dark. So allow yourself to walk through your own darkness. Allow yourself to have the patience right now. See how these two pictures came out together and they kind of resemble each other with the stars. So this is kind of like you allowing this to take place, and you are kind of like in this waiting area right now. Okay, so the universe is kind of telling you, wait, it's not time. Wait, don't push this situation before it's ready. So you are kind of like you're here, you're going through the rest of your own shadow work. Maybe there might be some things. Pay attention to this, some things that are coming up for you right now. Pay attention to the things that are coming up that might upset your heart or frustrate your mind or things like that. What can you work on while you're waiting for this door to open? Because this is a key. So this is a keyhole. So that means that you are waiting for the universe to present something to you. So what can you do as you're getting ready to anticipate this new opening coming in, okay? And then this new opening, your next card is abundance. So this new opening is abundance. There's a lot that's going to come in for you, but you got to be patient. You got to do the work. You got to do the self-love. You got to do the self-healing. You got to allow other situations to work out so that this darkness can come to light, so that when this opens, it's a blessing. The universe doesn't want you to struggle anymore. I, f- I feel for some of you there was a deep struggle in your heart. You've been struggling, and the universe does not want you to struggle anymore. It just wants you to be able to be happy. It knows you have spent a lot of time, many, many years in in struggles, and now the universe is saying, no, it is this is what I'm preparing for you. Okay, this is what I want to bring in for you. But just hang in there, right? And this is like springtime, so I feel like it's not going to be this is like a spring summery kind of picture. So it doesn't feel like it's going to be very much longer, right? It doesn't feel like you're going to be waiting for forever. For something to happen. I feel like it's just not right at this particular moment. So just hang in there and just know that it's there, that it's coming, and whatever you're doing, keep doing that. Keep showing up for yourself daily. Keep showing up. Don't give up hope. Have patience. Keep working on yourself, Know that it's coming, it's in the making, it's just right there. So you don't want to rush anything. It goes back to that old sayings, if you break the egg before it's ready, you kill the chicken. But if you see it starting to move around and you're patient, you're going to see it hatch, and then you're going to be able to have a life there. So just hang in there and believe. Yeah, believe that what you are meant to receive is going to come to you. Have faith in your heart and in your mind that things are going to work out in a way that is going to be rewarding for you and for the universe. Because when the universe rewards you, usually there is also others in the process of your reward. So this isn't really just about you. Make sure you're aware that this isn't just awarding you, but this is awarding others as well. So there's a lot going into this, whatever it is. There's a lot going in here. I mean, you've got like a lot of energy, a lot of the stars, and just the merging of the darkness into the light coming in, and a lot of rebirth with the flowers and things. So don't give up on the situation. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on how things are going to turn out, because based off the cards, it looks like it's just the universe is getting rid of what doesn't serve anymore, so that when the abundance comes in, it's not carrying this energy with it, right? That way it's a calm, relaxing, enjoyable energy that comes in that's going to feel right to you. It's nothing's going to feel off. Okay. So you are being asked to ground. Take time to remember that as above, so below. Like a tree, for example, as above, the roots are below. As above, so below. Find the balance in the situation. Grounding helps you to let go of those antsy energies, those energies of frustration, or those energies of negative thinking. Grounding kind of helps your heart to come back down to its natural rhythm, and it kind of releases the energies within your body that are just toxic for you to be holding on to, because all that does is self-talk you out of your blessings. So grounding kind of helps you to say, okay, I can do this. I need to let this go. And you can even state, help me to let go of anything that does not serve me. Go out and touch a tree. Grounding on a tree is really, really good energy, right? Touching a tree and just getting rid of anything that doesn't serve your energy. It's if you study the grounding effect, when you touch a tree, it really does help with your body and anything that doesn't serve you, and it kind of like refills, yeah, that calmness within you. So that's what this card is saying, is that'll going outside, going in nature will kind of help give you that rebalance that you need. Let's take a look at our witchy magic. I hear the number 3. We're gonna pull you 3 cards and see what it is that your witchy guidance is giving you today. Right. So let's see. We have, don't grow older, grow better at living. Witches get better with age. And I'm going to say, I love the word witches. Ever since I was young, people used to dress up at Halloween and they would be so scary all the time, like the witches and stuff. And I thought to myself, that just doesn't feel right. And when I did my homework, again, the importance of doing your homework. When I did my homework, I found out that it used to be a blessing to be called a witch. It meant that you knew a lot about nature, you knew a lot about healing, you knew a lot about spirit connection. And and it was a word that was made to be a beautiful word when somebody said it to you. And then it was turned into such an evil word because of people who wanted to people who envied them, people who couldn't do what they did, people who wanted control and didn't like the fact that they couldn't get it as long as there was people that were able to do the things that they didn't want them doing around. So like the word got a bad name associated to it. But you are well aware of what it is that you need to do. And this card is telling you, don't think that you're running out of time. Don't feel like you're too old. Don't feel like um like you are what you see out there being projected on you. Old does not mean that you can't do things that you want to do. You can still enjoy life. You can still go out and find things. And there's a belief system. There was a study where like if you believed that you were old, you actually aged. But if you believed that you were young, a lot of times you stayed young and you really didn't age and you just kept going. That's one of those old sayings that goes back to, people live longer when they're working, but it seems like as soon as they retired, they don't, they don't, there's something, a lot of times that, you hear that when somebody retires, next thing you know, they're no longer among the living. And it's like, and it's because a lot of people give up. They feel like there's no purpose because they're retired now. So just be mindful. This is a card that's reminding you to be mindful of your thoughts, right? You are getting better. You're not getting less. So don't see yourself as less. Okay. Practice random rituals of gratitude to enchant your world. Yes, gratitude. Thank you for this opportunity that is coming to me. Thank you for the abundance that I know I will have. Thank you for helping me to believe in what I need to believe in so that I can ground and keep positive and hold on to the hope of what is coming is meant for me. Right. And then your next one is make your spells useful and for a greater good than your ego, and they will always work. Okay, so that is words equal power. Okay, so your spells, spelling, right? English, languages, those are all anytime you speak, you're spelling. You're using words to spell, right? So this is just basically saying pay attention to your self-talk. Pay attention to what you say to yourself inside. I'm beautiful, I'm loving, I'm kind, I'm worthy, I'm healing, I'm happy, I'm full of excitement. I'm mysterious. I'm an introvert, but I love to do things with people and friends that um, make me happy. I'm an extrovert, extrovert, but and I love to go out and explore. Like tell yourself whoever you are, tell yourself good things about yourself. Okay, that's what this is saying, because you don't want it to you don't want to be stuck at the ego level because that's holding your energies down. Okay. And that can come in with the patience. I deserve this. I want this. This needs to come to me now. Like that's an ego energy versus saying, I am patient because I know that what's coming to me is going to be abundant so that I can help myself and others. That's using it in a way that helps the greater good. The universe is always looking for a way to help the greater good, and they're always looking for people who's willing to be the one that the universe can help use in a way that benefits others. Okay, so when you show up willing to be helped, and when you show up willing to help, the universe shows up excited and willing to participate. Okay, but when it's more ego, then a lot of times some of the stuff might be stagnant. Right? So this is basically saying to get out of your head and to trust. Let me refocus this. To get out of your head and to trust that the situation that you are in is is going to work out not just for you but for everybody. It is meant to work out for everyone's highest good. It is meant to make everyone happy. and to bless everyone. Okay, not just you. This is the universe working through you in a way that really helps everyone that is within your presence. Okay, so have patience. It is coming. It is coming. Whatever you're doing, continue to do it because you're doing an amazing job. And I wish you the very best. Let me know in the comments, like, um, if this resonates with you. So don't tell me what you're working on because sometimes it's better to keep it to yourself. Sometimes whenever you tell people or you tell somebody out loud, sometimes there's jealousy and things like that. So I wouldn't say anything out loud to anybody on what it is that you're anticipating or working on. But if this resonates, let me know if it resonates with you. I would love to know if this hits home. Okay, so have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.